So last night I went to see Pink Floyd live at Pompeii. Roman numerals. Don't know what that's all about. They're rubbish, aren't they? Roman numerals. Where would we be without the Arabs? Anyway, I went to sit in the cinema, which was a very bracing experience. It was packed out because it was like it was a one-off event. They forced us to sit through a very, very poor Pink Floyd covers band before the film started, which seemed unfair. What sort of covers band has to have like the original lyrics written out in front of them? I asks you. Anyway, I don't know if this is over-optimistic. It is over-optimistic to the point of being delusional. But I kind of half expected a re-edited version of the film, which of course it wasn't. It was the original version. Well, I don't know if it was the original version is just music, I think. So it was the original version the second original version, if that doesn't sound oxymoronic. That's to say it was the one with all the cut-ins of them pretending to record Dark Side of the Moon. It looked great, looked really amazing. But the sound was weird. They've remixed the sound. It became fairly evident fairly early on that they'd remixed the sound. So I was suddenly kind of overwhelmed by rushes of very loud electric guitar and very loud electric bass guitar. Which seemed incongruous, not just because I'm used to the original mix, but just because it's incongruous in itself. And I couldn't quite, it wasn't entirely an entirely happy experience, that. And then, because it was a serious cinema, so we all had to sit there right till the end of the credits. And then, of course, at the end of the credits, final frame, it says remixed by Stephen Wilson. Now, I don't know who this Stephen Wilson fella is. He was in a band or something. And apparently now he just seems to float above the earth in a satellite or something and gets called down, to the terrestrial plane when somebody needs something remixing, but remixing oddly. And I thought it was a weird set of choices that he'd made, let's say. And it was the only sort of slightly jarring thing about what is otherwise an amazing film, which you should see in the cinema if you can. And probably it must be the best concert film of all time, I would say. Anyway, those are my initial reflections. I'll see you on the next crapper. Ta-ra.